Welcome back to the garden, everybody. Are you guys growing tomatoes? I am, and I'm so excited. Do you have these yellow flowers on top? If you do and you want better and bigger tomatoes, watch this video. I'm going to show you how this homemade fertilizer, you probably have all the ingredients in your house right now and you can make it at home. Watch along and you'll see the results. Okay, so like I said, if you have these yellow flowers on top of your tomato plants, it is time to use this fertilizer. They're not just yellow flowers to look at, those are what turn into these tomatoes. They need to be fertilized, and this fertilizer helps. So what you do is you take this jar and you set it right next to the tomato plant, and you grab a leaf and you just dip it right into the jar. Just kidding. So this is one of the easiest things you can do, and it's very good for your tomato plants. Do you have tomato paste in your home? I bet you do, and if not, it's very easy to get your hands on. It's very inexpensive. If you have a jar or a cup and some tomato paste, believe it or not, that's all you need. Alright, are you ready for the instructions? What you do is take 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Any paste will do. Doesn't have to be this Hunt's brand. And you mix it into 1 quart of water. So 4 tablespoons mix into 4 tablespoons mix into 1 quart of water. Mix it really good until you don't see any of the chunks anymore, until it's that nice deep red color like I showed you at the beginning. And believe it or not, that's all it takes. This is an awesome recipe. There is, you watch along, you'll see how I apply it to the plants and the different benefits. So no, I was just joking earlier when I said you dip the leaves into this. What you do is you take the 1 quart of your mixed solution now, and you can add it to 10 quarts of clear water and put it in a bucket, mix it all together, and then you have your fertilizer solution. So you actually get 10 quarts of fertilizer from that 1 little can of tomato paste. Isn't that amazing? It's so cheap. It's like less than $1 at any grocery store you can find it. And this is the way to go. You don't have to buy all that expensive stuff. And I'm going to tell you some of the benefits by putting this on these plants. What I do, actually, I mix it into a big sprayer. This is a way to go, in my opinion. And then these sprayers are pretty nice. This is a 1-gallon sprayer, and it's pressurized, so it's really cool because you can just spray it on the leaves, and that's what you're going to want to do. You just spray it on the leaves. That's why they call this a top dressing, because you're putting it on the top of the plant. You're not watering underneath. Put your regular water underneath. That's what goes down to the roots. This is giving the fertilizer straight to the top of the leaves, to the blossoms like I showed you, and that's what's great about it. It's feeding the top side while the water is still getting down to the roots. Because if you're not feeding the top side of your plant, the leaves and the blossoms, what happens is everything is being taken from the roots, all the water you put down below, and it's trying to shoot the energy up top to feed them, and it just gets overwhelmed. By giving it this double whammy, you're hitting it from the top and the bottom. It makes such a difference. And some of the benefits of this is, like I said, it's less expensive. It's a purely organic matter, so it decomposes into the soil easier. It will feed all the microorganisms. It has rich in vitamins. It has amino acids. It has minerals, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and calcium for your tomatoes. I mean, it's pretty crazy all the things that this little tomato paste has in it, isn't it? I love it. One of the things I also love is you cannot overfeed it. A typical feeding schedule is once per week, but like I said, you can't overfeed them, and that's what's great. A lot of fertilizers, they're too strong. You give it too much and it will overfeed it. So I hope you guys like